Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I can't get open for business because, well, hell, we're not closing for business today because it is freaking game day, and we're having our game day coffee. Oh my God. You guys got a taste yesterday. A taste of what I'm like without coffee. Yesterday morning, after I took the first shift driving here, drove to like 7 o'clock in the morning, and went to sleep for about 2 hours, and then woke up. Without my coffee, I'm like a gremlin that's been fed after midnight. Seriously, that's exactly what I am. And E2's like, "What is wrong with you? This guy is so angry. He's so mad." It's like, I need my coffee. Even bad coffee, I will do because I need it. You can see I got my buddy Joe Boo here. I got to tell you, we got in here like 10 o'clock last night and really, unfortunately, missed most of the festivities yesterday with Cowboys Experience. Lava Cantina, I know Law Nation was there. I believe I think my Cowboys family was there. Miss Jackie was there. Miss Sarah was there. Oh, Michael Gallup was there. Travis Frederick and Zach Martin, they were there. Everybody was there but me and Joe Boo. But it's all good because we're going to be leaving the hotel today with the whole group of Dallas Cowboy fans that came here. And I met some of them last night. We did an impromptu live stream from there. And forgive me, guys, I know I'm terrible with names. There's my man who drove up from San Antonio, really cool. We have my other man who had a few to drink last night, who he's in our group sitting down. We're all in the lower section there in the end zone. We have a man who works at Best Buy, who unfortunately is always working on Sundays, so he doesn't get to go to the games. But there's so many great people, fans out there. I can't thank you guys enough for the reception you guys give me and making me feel really great. So this is the first opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys to prove that they are one of those 12 teams that deserve a second chance at going all the way. It's week one, and week one is crazy. It just is. There is no rhyme or reason to the first week. And what I always say is listen to me. Listen carefully. Do not get too excited about what you see in September. Seriously. Don't get too upset by what you see in September. The first week is so unpredictable. How unpredictable is it? Think about Tampa Bay beating New Orleans 48-4. 40. That happened. Think about us losing to Carolina 15-8. The interesting thing, and the reason why I bring both of those points up is, think about where both of those teams ended at the end of the year. New Orleans, you could say they got robbed and should have been in the Super Bowl and probably would have played a better game than the Rams did. And our Cowboys, we look pretty pathetic, anemic on offense. But we end up winning a playoff game. So, enjoy the game, enjoy the day. If it ends up being just kind of a crazy thing, understand it happens. But what worries me is this. I know it's the first game of the season. But you can look at this like a trap game. The way they've got this set up, and most people are looking at it, is it's like, the Christians versus the Lions. They got no chance, that they are literally being thrown into the pit, with the Lions, and they're just going to get, mauled. Forget that. You're crazy if you believe that, because anybody can beat you in the NFL. And this is a division game. Now, the Dallas Cowboys, well, we've been 13-5 under Dak Prescott in the division. We have handled our division. We have dominated our division in that time. We just have not been able to get, that win. However, don't sleep on the New York Giants. Those cockroaches are coming here to play and having a lot to prove. And a lot of times when you have guys that nobody knows, guys that are out there playing the first game, guys that have been in the basement, they come back around and beat you. So we need to be laser focused. And what I'm hoping we see is we see a team that goes out there from play one and dominates. And this has become not just a message to the Lions, not just a message to the Giants. Let me drink some more coffee here because I still don't have all my mental facilities here. Oh, let me get another one of those for you. That certain person that's always downplaying me, but you know, dude, you're really the biggest fan. You love to hate me. That's good coffee. Understand that all these Giant players that are new faces and things like that, a guy is not a star until they become one. And we've seen teams that have been in the basement, although the Giants have been in the basement 2 years in a row, that turn that season around and win the division. Understand that all the crap that you've been hearing, all off season about how great, the Green Bay Packers are with the bad man Aaron Rodgers, and that the Cleveland Browns, they're a Super Bowl team. They're going to win the division walking away, and all this, that, and the other. That all of that stuff that's been talked means absolutely, positively nothing. Half of the teams that made the playoffs last year won't, by statistics, this year. Some of these teams that we think are going to be great are going to be crap. Remember last year when everybody thought that with Kirk Cousins, the Minnesota Vikings were going to be a great team? How'd that work out for them? Remember when they said that the Eagles, they're going to win back-to-back Super Bowls, best team in football? How'd that work out for them? And what do they say about our Dallas Cowboys? Worst offensive weapons in the NFL? Dak Prescott? Not the guy? Well, here's what I'm wearing. Power of 4. My quarterback is going to take it up another notch this year. My team, they're loaded. This is the most complete roster that we have had since the 90s. We've got depth across the line, both sides of the football. We've got young people that are playing for their future contracts, that are looking to make a name for themselves and to make bank. You got coaches that are on the hot seat that have a lot to prove. We got a new attitude out there. And more than anything else, this is the thing that I think is key. I think this is the key thing. I could ask my man Crunk over here, because he's been to Afghanistan more times than he can probably count. But here's the thing. When you go to war, you have to know that the guy right next to you has your back, has your interests at heart as well. That it's you guys that are going to get out of this thing together alive. That when shit hits the fan, when things look darkest before the dawn, when you look like your ass isn't going to make it to Dallas, that your boys are in that foxhole in there together, that they're in that pit, they're in that line, that they're in there fighting together for each other. And that is the biggest thing that I take away from this season. All the talking heads out there keep trying to divide. Oh, Zeke Elliott, he's not there with his teammates, He's jealous of Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, he's jealous about the contracts and things. Marcus Lawrence, he's holding out, not getting something. No. Screw that stuff you've been hearing. It's a myth. Because these guys have become a group of 53 guys that is one. And they have a mission that they're going to be playing together. So we're going to cover the journey of today. I can't wait to get this thing on. Can't wait to drink some more coffee. And I can't wait to see all of you guys going over. And I hope I bring you guys some great coverage. Thank everybody for all the super chats yesterday, helping us get through here. Thank you for live streaming and following along, keeping us awake. And look, there it is. There he is. Cowboys Crunk.
Boom, boom.
Zeke who? That's who.
That's who, baby. Today.
Today.
Fly, Zeke, fly. That's all I got to say.
And he expects a normal workload today. I'm Mark Holmes. I'm going to get caught up with all the news because I've been literally on the road for 24 hours. And I'll see you guys today at AT&T. Catch you there.